So everyone's capable of having and doing. But not to sound cheesy or anything. Look, guys, all this stuff, I'm not preaching it from someone that is perfect, because I am not perfect. I have my moments where I'll start to kind of go back to my old ways, right? But I got to self-correct. I got to balance myself again. And when I start feeling that, what I do is instead of putting shame on myself, right? Because we do that too. I sit there with it and I think, okay, what triggered me to go back? What triggered me to kind of feel the sensation that, oh, I don't feel comfortable here. I need to go back. I need to revert back. And I look at it and I stare at it, and I say, you know what? I had a moment, right? And I just keep going. But I don't focus entirely on it, shame myself, and sit with it like that long. I literally think like this, and maybe this is crazy, but this is literally how I think. If I was willing to take myself off, right? Off this experience of Earth and just leave early, then what is it going to hurt if I wanted to leave then to actually move in the most scary, most me way? What am I going to lose? I was willing to give it all up. So I'm going to use my life, what I'm experiencing, what I experienced, and I'm going to utilize it for the best outcome for someone else, for me, for whatever. I'm going to do a good ripple, guys. I mean, I talked about these ripples. Because as much as we look around at this field right now and we watch the herd walk and we see the grass is all bent that direction, and there's not very many paths that are bent the other way, we have to take it out of our minds that grass being bent everywhere so much, and there's only like these little specks of grain that's going against the grain, right? That we don't really see those paths too much, but they're there, they exist, but we're so accustomed to stare at these other paths that are already groomed and made, and we look at the ending and that success and we think that's all that this world is capable of. That's all that exists, just this. This is the only thing we're gonna chase. This is the only thing worth chasing, and there's nothing else. And you know what? That's a lie. It's a beautiful, comfortable lie that we all tell ourselves because it's comforting. Because to do anything else is going to make us feel guilt for what we haven't really done for ourselves, and we know it. And so when we see somebody taking that risk, we judge ourselves and we feel uncomfortable watching it. And that's the whole point, though. That person's not supposed to shrink. They're not supposed to stop being. They're supposed to do what they're doing, because what you're feeling when you see that person doing that is so important, because it's going to motivate you to do what, my loves?